Hello YouTube, this is Miss Drew and I am here with another video. If you're new to my channel, let me say welcome. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I always say I'm not a YouTuber, so all of that language, you might not hear me say it, but thank you guys for your support. I am just here giving you my experiences. This is my diary. This is not fake. This is real. No scripts, no anything. If you want to contact me, I'm going to say this first in the video because I feel like some people miss it. If you want to contact me, please email me. No long emails. I am an intuitive reader, so I do not need to hear about your life. I actually like to go in and tap into my guides to see what's going on for you for myself. So just know that if you want to speak with me, please just book a reading. Please do not tell me your whole story. Doesn't mean I don't love you. I'd rather not hear it. I'd rather just go in and see it for myself. So to get to talk about what we are talking about today, now Spirit has shown me something and I decided to come out and show you guys, because whatever I'm shown, it's for a reason, whether it's clients, family members, self, because I do have things within myself. So whenever Spirit shows me that, I know that somebody else needs to hear it. So today we're going to talk about something that is a very sensitive topic, and I've been talking about it for years in the conscious community, in the spiritual community, and I've been blocked out of Facebook groups because of this topic. I've been treated like shit because I talk about this topic, but it is a real thing. So I believe truth is healing, and yeah, I'm just gonna go right into it. So today we're gonna talk about mental illness and spirituality. Some people, if not most, deal with bipolar, personality disorder, ADHD, anxiety. Normally, when you're spiritual, you have some type of this thing. You know, it's just there. We don't hear voices or see spirits and people think that's normal. It can be a little bit intense. What I have noticed in my own personal work, clients, that when somebody that has been an empath their entire life and they don't know that they've been an empath, it does trigger multiple personality disorder that they do not even realize they have, because at this point, all those emotions, all those feelings that they have picked up over years and years of not understanding who and what they were, now they have created a personality for those energies, if you can understand what I'm saying. So for example, if you're dealing with somebody with multiple personality disorder, one moment they'll be it's like a child, they'll be sad, they'll be mentally hateful to themselves, and then the next moment they'll be pride, where I'm like not a bad person, I'm this kind of person, and then the next moment they'll be completely something or someone else. And most of us just kind of chalk it up like, what's wrong with that person? Or we diagnose them, but they don't get treated. And if you are black, because I have a lot of black people like that's white people shit, or therapy. No, they're gonna diagnose me with something that's not real. No, some of this shit is real. Some of it is real. And the thing about it is, it has been, I'm gonna say, very common for us, and we have decided to ignore it. Some of you guys see it in your children and you're ignoring it. Some of you guys, now you're starting to see it in your mom, and you might be seeing it in yourself. But there is a healthy way to do all of this. If you are spiritual and you're connecting with yourself now, and it's not like 40, 45 years down the line, you're trying to be an empath when you really wasn't in tune with yourself anyway, that's kind of hard. So when you see people that go through these issues, and it could be a close family member, they really are suffering from a disease. They really are going through something that you will not understand because you haven't put your mind there like, yeah, this person is sick. Like, this is a sickness. It's not something that's fun. It's not like you can't really snap on that person because they really don't realize what they're doing. It's scary, but it's real. It's just real, and it's the truth. Me personally, y'all know I'm an open book. I have, most of my relationships have been this way, and I used to blame it on the military. Like, these niggas was in the military, something wrong with these niggas. But truth be told, like, it is a part of, when they say that you attract what you are, you really do. You really attract what's in you. So within myself, within my personal journey, and if you guys know me on a personal level, I'm love. I love you. If I love you, you rock with me. We together. So within my personal experience, I have that kind of shit, but I have learned to control it or know my triggers, know what's going on, because knowing that I'm an empath, knowing I'm picking up these energies, knowing that I'm dealing with these kind of deities, that also can trigger moods. So I'm aware of myself. If I'm doing dark magic and I know I'm about to go in and do some really heavy work, when I come out of that work, I am not the greatest person. Don't get it twisted. Miss Drew be irritated as fuck. But I have to disconnect from my family because I know that I'm going to be very irritable, probably even negative. I'm snappy, like, fuck it, you look at me like that, like, it's just a part of the energy. But again, I'm aware of that, so I know what I need to do. People that are not aware of it and you're dealing with this, it's really hard. It's really hard. So today, if you cannot get that person to go to counseling, if you cannot get that person to actually see, because normally this is affecting their love relationships, their lives, their family, their kids, their jobs. They just don't know what they want to do or be. It's affecting everything. And if you really truly love this person, you want to make sure you're careful, because they're not going to really accept that they have multiple personality disorder. It's going to be kind of like, it feels like a death sentence, like, no, I'm not crazy. But truth is, it's okay. It's okay if you need medicine and spirituality. It's okay. I think that's very healthy to go get diagnosed, and then if you need to take some medicine until you can get it together. And I have a lot of clients like that. I have a lot of students like that. It's just a part of the energy. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of the balance, spiritual, and then you have the physical. So if you can do both, make it work. Also, doing readings on somebody with bipolar disorder or personality disorder. When you're doing a reading on that person, you could be picking up the person that they are right then. As a reader, I have experienced a lot of things. Let's say that I've experienced a lot. And sometimes the energy will shift. And the energy shifts because that person, we do have free will, but that person might be dealing with something, personality disorder, bipolar, ADHD. So when you're in a reading, and I've seen women like, oh my God, like, I was with so-and-so and he just switched overnight and I don't know what the fuck is happening, and da-da-da-da. They have a problem. So I could read that person if they're TJ, just a name, I don't know TJ, okay? So if they're TJ today and then the next day they're Tony, like, I could be reading TJ today and then the next day Tony might be there. You never know. So even in a reading, picking up that energy, it can confuse the energy in the reading because you're reading the different personalities that's going on inside of that person, and it can be conflicting. So if you've gotten a reading about a man or a female and it's been conflicting, and this is just general, like for anybody, not a reading with me, but if it's conflicting, you're dealing with somebody that has multiple personality disorder or bipolar. That's why I'm saying, like, diagnosis is real. Like, if you can talk that person into getting help, please do so. It is very important. And the process of you being in your life, do not do anything to trigger them or know that something's wrong with them, and that'll help you. That does help you balance yourself, because it's like, okay, I know it's not just me. This person really is sick. They can't help it. So it helps you balance yourself too. If you already deal with your own personality, mood swings, or whatever you want to call it, if you already deal with it, and then you realize that that person can't deal with it because they haven't acknowledged it, it helps you better to get through your own little personal experience. Some of us, which I've heard a lot lately, I've heard a lot. Like, some of us, as in relationships, we're in a relationship with somebody that has multiple personality disorder, and it is very draining because you never know what person you're going to deal with at that time. So it does cause a lot of relationships to end. Because again, we're not getting the proper help, or that person does not want to get the proper help. So normally they're going to keep running from one person to the next, because that person that's like, don't want a relationship or whatever, sooner or later, the other person is going to come out and want a relationship, but the person they were with, they're going to be tired. They're going to be gone. So then there's a new person that they're going to pick up, because that energy wants somebody else. So I see a lot of relationships breaking up because of this. Even sex addiction. There's things that's inside of us that we have to work on as human beings, and it's okay to get help. So today, I have a reversal candle, right? So if you guys do any work, any spiritual work, if you are a candle burner, magic, whatever you want to call it, if you're doing anything like this, most of the time you see a reversal candle to reverse energy. If somebody's doing something to you, like you reverse the energy, you reverse the curse, whatever normally what you would typically use a candle for. This we're gonna do something different today. So Spirit has revealed this to me. Whenever you're doing a reversal candle and you know for sure that you're dealing with somebody that has multiple personality disorder, bipolar, or ADHD, what you want to do is, before you start to do any energy work for that person, clearing up things, block removals, money rituals, before you start doing any of those things, do a reversal candle first. You want to reverse the person that they are right then. You want to make sure that whoever they are, the negative person that they are right then, you want to reverse them back to the other person before you start doing the energy work. It won't work. Because you'll be working on one person, and the other person that actually needs the help, or let me say receptive, there you go, y'all. The other person that is receptive to the help is down here, but you got this motherfucker that don't want no help. They don't need nobody. Fuck you, I'm good, knowing that they not good, okay? You gonna be working on this person, and their walls are so high that you can't get through. So you're wasting your energy. So what you want to do is, if you know that you're dealing with somebody that possibly has this problem, you want to do a reversal candle first. You want to reverse the energy that they have. Now, you don't know how long they're going to be this other person. This shit gets tricky, y'all. You don't know how long they're going to be this other person. So after you do the reversal candle, right? And then you see this other person come back. They become a little bit more positive. Now they want to do their original plans in life. You see that other person comes up. Then you get your ass to your altar and you do your work immediately, because you don't know where the triggers could be at work. He or she could be at work and then something triggers the other personality. You don't know when it's going to happen. fast, move fast. After you do this, you're going to work on a chakra candle. You want to work on that person aligning themselves, balancing themselves, so you can keep them open for getting the help. You want to suggest the help, but you want to make sure they're open and aligned to actually accept the help, so that negative person can stay down a lot longer. Like, who knows, maybe 2 or 3 years that person don't come up, that negative, aggressive, or whatever energy that they carrying. You don't want that person to come up. So I would suggest a reversal candle to reverse the personalities. You want to switch it from a negative to a positive, and then you're going to go in and do a chakra candle on that person to align their chakras, to give them that peace. Then when you do that, you want to work on their healing and also getting help. You want to suggest help. You want to get them while they're thriving in that good energy, because if you do not, when they go back to that negative person, it is nothing you can do. Because see, when somebody's dealing with that and they were that negative person and their life go through such a dramatic shift, they wake up like, what the fuck did I do? And I know most of us do that. You know, you make some mistakes, you make some moves, and you're like, what the fuck did I do? What was I thinking? You know, like, that wasn't you thinking. That was another energy. That was another person. And sometimes this person can be self-destructive. I don't know why I can't talk this. I didn't have my coffee, y'all. That's why I can't talk. But the other person could be self-destructive, and they wake up another person like, fuck, what did I do? Just fucked up my life. So if you're dealing with somebody like this and you notice a pattern with them, and if it's yourself, if you're dealing with it within yourself, do the reversal candle on yourself. Some of us can catch it like, God, I'm in a fucked up mood, but I don't know what's wrong with me. Do the reversal candle on yourself. Then when you feel at your highest frequency, do the chakra candle to align yourself. It takes discipline for us to keep working on this. Again, some people are empathic, and I always say if you are an extreme empath, it can become a mental disorder. I don't give a fuck who kicked me out of what groups. It can. Everything is not the devil. Everything is not energy work. Some of this shit is mental. I was just going through a reveal of some things that was going on, and Spirit, in a dream, Spirit came to me and said, Y chromosome. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? All this coding, decoding shit is so annoying. But I'm like, why am I looking at? Who? I didn't even know, y'all. I'm not even joking. I didn't even know. I was like, what the fuck does this mean? I go look it up, and it's talking about the male hormones. So Spirit is letting me know, yo, this is a hormone problem. Something else is wrong. Something is triggered. Something is a little off up there and up in there. Something is off. So Spirit was letting me know that just by telling me those words. So then they reveal other things that I need to be doing. And when I'm doing it, somebody else need to do it, y'all, because we is not in this shit by ourselves. I don't give a fuck if it's my hairdresser, my nail tech. Seems like everybody got the same fucking problem. And then as women or healers, if you're a man, if you're a male healer, then we go through self-doubt, and we start to take on that other person's energy. And we have been through spaces where we're aware. See, so many women that start to question themselves, or so many men that start to question themselves. And the truth is, we have those issues within us, but you don't want to take on somebody else's problem. And if that person is not willing to get the help, then you just love them from a distance. Like, hey, good luck with the next motherfucker. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. But you can say that in your head. You can say that in your head. If you really don't want to deal with it and you know it's heavy and that person will not get any help, then it's no point of draining yourself. You can be friends and love them from a distance, because you know that no matter what they do, they're going to die like that because they're not getting any help. It's the truth. if you notice, and I know a few, I know who watching this, so you gonna know what I'm talking about. I know somebody that is damn near 60 years old, and they get married. They get married every fucking year. And it's always something wrong with the girl. You sure it's her? You sure it's her? You don't think it's you? So, I mean, this shit, you'll see that person won't end the cycle. Because they won't go get help. And by that time, it's just too late. So you want to make sure that you're not doing anything where you're taking in that person's energy and then causing yourself to have self-doubt. Because we don't want to do that. We want to be strong within ourselves. If we have mental issues or energy issues or whatever you want to call it, you want to be sure that you protect yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to take care of you like you. So make sure you protect yourself, you protect your energy. If you start to notice, if you're watching this video and the shit click like, oh my God, I'm dealing with that shit too. Please just know you're not crazy. You probably need to reverse that motherfucker back to the other one that you like and then work on him or her. Because I do have a lot of males. Thank you, males, for watching me because I get a lot of emails too. So I just want to thank everybody. I got males too. I just talk on the woman sense. But yeah, so work on that. Try this ritual if you're dealing with that. If you're dealing with yourself, try it on yourself. Make sure that after you feel good, you feel cleansed, your vibration is high, you work on your chakras, align yourself. Give yourself that oneness and that peace. And try to continue to do self-care so that negative energy does not take over your life. You don't jump up and quit your job for no reason. And then it's like, again, what the fuck did I do? I've done that. I've got up and quit my fucking job. I got Shango over my head, y'all. If y'all know about the Orishas, I got Shango in me. So that Shango came out that day. I was like, fuck this job. I'm out of here. And then I got in my car. I was like, okay, who's going to pay this rent in this car note? So, I mean, it does that shit to you. So you want to be careful to make sure you don't do that. Have a backup plan. Have a plan. If you notice these signs in yourself, you're probably dealing with it. Learn how to control it. Learn how to make it work for you. Learn your triggers. It's okay. That's the main thing we need to know is it's okay to be like this. Some of us we're scared. We don't want to be labeled as crazy. And then you're in a marriage or a relationship and that person has it and it's like, well, fuck, mine ain't that bad. I used to post like, if your bipolar don't match my bipolar, we got a problem, okay? So you like, fuck, my shit ain't that bad. But maybe because you learned to control it and that person just didn't learn at all. They just think that their life is in turbulence all the time for no reason. And it's really them and another them and another them. So you might not understand it fully, but keep an open mind and an open heart that it's okay to get help. That's the main thing. Y'all know I joke. I try to make light of things. But at the end of the day, this shit is really serious. It's serious. It can be stressful, especially if you're dealing with it in a loved one and you don't know what to do. You don't even know how to respond to them. It could be very hard. So another suggestion, if you're dealing with that one in a loved one, get counseling for yourself. So you can know how to deal with it and handle it. So it won't hit triggers for you if you're dealing with it. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. If you have any questions, even if this resonates with you, put a comment down below. If you're not shy, email me. Y'all know I always read the emails. I try. But I'd rather book a reading if we need to have long conversations. I'd rather book a reading. I just cannot do it. And even though I say this every time, it's like, people don't get it. But for those who get it, thank you. For those who do not, please book a reading. Before you send that email, with like 5 paragraphs checks that personality that you're dealing with. Like, you know what? I need to not do this because Miss Drew just said don't do this. Check that personality that's about to send that email because I'm not going to read it, y'all. Anyways, have a good day, guys. I love you. Again, I'm here if you need me.